Pranams, and a very good morning to all respected elders and dear brothers and sisters. We welcome you to being heartful every day with Swadhyaya. As we explore Revered Daji's book, The Heartfulness Way, Book 2, we explore the first chapter, Belief versus Experience, the starting point, our beliefs. And we together are awed by how deeply rooted certain thought patterns become in our subconscious mind, that we are even unaware that they are there. And as they get hardwired into our subconscious mind, we end up going through life, viewing the world and reacting to it through these filters of the thought patterns that have become deeply ingrained in our subconscious mind. I would like to read today from the book something that I wanted to share with all our brothers and sisters as we explore today. This is from page number 8, chapter 1. Have you been to an old-fashioned circus? You may have seen an elephant tied to a chair in the ring. It has been trained from a young age to stay tied to the chair, even though it has the strength to throw the chair in the air and even to topple the circus tent itself. That behavior is a result of repeated conditioning, leading to a fixed neural pattern that keeps the elephant believing that it must stay tied up. Our perception can only be accurate if our consciousness is purified of all such fixed beliefs. The purer the consciousness, the less the bias. Impurities and complexities prevent us from perceiving reality clearly. Without purity, there is no way of reaching the truth. By purifying consciousness, we uncover reality. Yes, a mind that is pure and still is a beautiful instrument of perception. It captures the essence of inquiry in all dimensions and any field, whether in science, religion, or spirituality. The awareness from which we will perceive will determine the accuracy of the results. The level of insight and the accuracy of our observation will depend on the clarity of our perception. Such profound insight as we discuss and explore belief versus experience. Impurities and complexities prevent us from perceiving reality clearly. Isn't this true? Have we all experienced it in this way? Let us think of the example of the elephant in the circus ring. The elephant has been conditioned since a very young age to believe that it is tied to the chair and therefore it cannot break free. Through the means of the aspects of contemplation for this week, on Monday we had tried to examine within ourselves which such thought patterns and beliefs are we holding on to that are making us feel that we are not free. What are those patterns of conditioning since our childhood? And as we realize through the reading that it is the impurities and complexities in our consciousness that prevent us, that hold us down from the right perception, which part of our sadhana do we think then is helpful for us? At times, we are led to believe from our childhood that if we try and do such and such a thing, we are going to have to face the consequences because God will get angry with us. It is good at a young age to say such things to the child so that he or she can exercise a sense of discrimination, to choose a path that is helpful and not harmful for him or her. But have we ever found that we ended up growing afraid of that specific consequence, even as we grew older and we were no longer children? And we could see what was harmful for us and what was not harmful for us. But do we find ourselves for even a split second hesitating at some point because the immediate thought that pops on into our head is, if I do this, God is going to get angry with me. And no, and then I will have to bear the consequences, or perhaps I will be left alone. If we find ourselves with even the slightest thought in our heads about God getting angry and punishing us, it is a belief unfounded. Because in our experience, when we meditate and are able to feel that peacefulness and calmness, when we even for a split second touch the divine presence in our heart, how can something so still, peaceful, and calm punish us or be that vengeful God bringing retribution? What is our experience of the godly presence versus what is the belief that has been ingrained into us? It is up to each one of us to search for the truth, the ultimate truth, the ultimate nature of reality. And what is helping us is reading of these two books. So for today, let us contemplate with our journals, setting aside even a few minutes of our time through the day. and ask ourselves, have I moved from thinking about the truth to living it? When my experience gives me the correct picture of a situation as it is, for example, God resides in my heart and He is the one that is utterly still, peaceful, and calm. My heart in peace and calm is able to perceive the godly presence. And I know from what I read that God is everywhere, that God is in the smallest of particles as well as in the largest ones. He is in everything in the universe. Have I moved from thinking about these things because they are there in the scriptures to living it, to feeling God's presence in everything and everyone that I come across? Whatever it is that the truth is, have I started moving from experiencing to now living the truth? How does my sadhana help me bridge this gap between a concept and realization of its reality? Let us sit with our journals and make some time today to note down whatever arises from within. It is Swadhyaya. That is the only way to cooperate with the work of our masters. Even progress gets deflected when we do not make these attempts of contemplating upon knowledge that is given to us. Let us now prepare for our sadhana for the day with point B cleaning. We begin with an intention. At the end of this cleaning, point B will be pure and we will be immersed in the glow of the soul. Fixing our attention on point B, we begin with a sankalpa. All the heaviness and impurities are leaving point B from the front of the body. As this process goes on, the glow of the Atman appears from behind. Let us now prepare our hearts to receive the guidance from Revered Babuji Maharaj. Let us bring into our hearts a state of soft and loving emptiness of welcome, of waiting for his presence within our heart, feeling his guidance as vibrations reverberating within the heart. Whispers from the brighter world, beloved Master, Revered Babuji Maharaj. Tuesday, July 28th, 2009, 10 a.m. The impact of this seminar fulfills our hopes. My son has surpassed himself. He has exercised all his power, and the dissemination of the messages is positive. We are happy for that. Many hearts are moved. They become aware of the importance of these messages in a world that is drifting off in many respects, and where only spirituality can provide a base of stability and hope to those who actually want to reflect on it and act accordingly for their evolution. Time is pressing. Many people's minds are opening up to a higher reality. May they turn their backs on false beliefs. Such beliefs limit humans by stagnating them, slowing down their personal development. May our brothers and sisters understand the true goal of life and fully act on it. We help them in that. Let them all be blessed and enlightened on this difficult path. Babuji Maharaj. We thank Babuji and express our love and gratitude from the bottom of our hearts. Let us now Prepare. Connect to the source of the divine light within the heart. With soft and loving hearts, feel the presence of our beloved Master within the heart. O Master, Thou art the real goal of human life. We are yet but slaves of wishes, putting bar to our advancement. Thou art the only God and power to bring us up to that stage. With humility and prayerfulness, let us meditate together. Slowly become aware of the condition within the heart. We become aware of our thoughts and feelings. Feel the condition deeply, relishing it in the depths of our hearts and being, enlivening it with gratitude. Feel the condition seeping into every pore of our being. Every cell of the body, every nerve, every fiber, settling deeply within us. All the subtle bodies becoming saturated with the condition. Condition is now expanding. Everything around us becoming absorbed with the condition. The same condition inside and outside. Oneness with the condition. We are now dissolving into the condition, and only the condition remains. We make an intention to allow this condition to flow out of us. Wherever we go, whosoever we meet, every thought, word, and action will be imbued with this condition throughout the day. Just now take a couple of minutes to note down in our diaries the experience of the meditation and any other insight we may have received. Until we meet again at 8:50 p.m. tonight, we wish all our brothers and sisters the most blessed day ahead. Pranams.